I've challenged myself to write 3 hymn arrangements, the first in a minute, the second in 10 minutes, and the third in an hour. And then, to make it even more of a challenge, I'm gonna pick a hymn from this jar. All right, I'm gonna see what hymn I get if I can reach into this jar. Okay, so the first hymn is gonna be Amazing Grace. And then I have to layer it with an emotion that I pick from this jar. My wife picked these and I have no idea. No idea what she put in there. Joyful. Okay, I can do that. That should be fun. Hope it goes okay. I've got my lyrics printed out here. All right, here we go, 60 seconds. So to give Amazing Grace a joyful sound, I'm gonna use lots of extended chords. So meaning adding notes to a chord going beyond just the basic 3 notes. And then, just for a basic intro and ending, I'm just gonna have to leave it up to chance and just kind of wing it. Oh, shoot. I feel like I barely had enough time to get anything down on the paper, but I did get some good harmonic ideas and extensions, lots of fancy, really lush chords that have that kind of brightness to it. Here we go. Let's try it. Okay, so I actually ended up, as I was doing it on the spot, ended up relying a little bit more on my improv in a way I didn't expect. I had some chords written down that I liked, I'd written a little bit of, I wanted a little more of that kind of bass movement, but I ended up actually throwing in some secondary dominants, adding some minor ninths, which I think just kind of make it a little bit more bright and flavorful. I'm excited for this next 10-minute version, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick my hymn. What am I gonna do? The next hymn I've got is Lead Kindly Light. And to make this a little bit different, I'm actually gonna pick 2 emotions. I'm gonna do 2 verses of Lead Kindly Light, and I have to do a different emotion with each one. So let's see what my first emotion is. Resolved. Huh, okay. Bittersweetly. Okay, I could maybe see the bittersweet kind of coming into resolve, because I think this is totally a hymn. It's about feeling lost. It's recognizing that the journey is hard, right? Bittersweetly, then resolved. All right, I've got 10 minutes. Let's go. So here's what I'm going to do for Lead Kindly Light. I'm going to actually use my hymn book version of this to give me a little bit more guidance, but also to allow me to write in some more chords, maybe write in some more textures that I want to do. The other thing that I'm thinking might be tricky about this hymn is it's a little bit longer, so I have to come up with more things to make it, to kind of bring out the message. You know, the idea of leading us on, and then having the cry for lead thou me on, feel resolved, getting that to feel that way. That should be an interesting challenge. Here we go, let's start. As I was writing this, I got some interesting ideas that I just want to write down. Definitely not getting an award for manuscript writing here, but we'll make it happen. To create a bittersweet quality, I really like using chords that are more dissonant. One of my favorites is this one, where the lower 2 notes rub against one another to create this bright but kind of tense sound that I think is perfect for bittersweet. Intro's done. Woo! I have no idea how much we have. Oh man, 4 minutes already? I spent 4 minutes on the intro? Ah! Shoot, okay.
So with half my time almost gone, I need to rush through the first verse so I can at least get something down for the second. And I was just finding a cool chord for the end of the verse, but wasn't sure what to do with it next when the timer ran out.
There's this really cool chord progression I was figuring out right at the end, and it totally got cut off. So we'll see what happens on the second verse if I'm able to switch it around and make it work okay. That should be a pickle. That'll be a pickle once I get there. That should be fun. Let's see how we do it. Okay. Wow, some things that totally surprised me. You see how my improv kind of, it gets in the way, but it also enriches what I had originally planned. I had originally planned that B flat chord. I originally planned to have that be the only chord that's outside the key, but then I did. That chord was so cool. I wasn't planning on that one. That was awesome. The other thing that I really liked, there was one A chord in there in the third line. And that B flat in there adds a little bit of extra tension, a little bit of extra pain. I thought that turned out really well. All right, cool. Before I draw my final hymn and my final 3 emotions for 3 different verses, I just wanted to go ahead and say thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more from me, I have more content like this planned out. I am so excited. The baby's due in just a little bit, so I'm not sure exactly when those will come out, but I am really excited to share more cool hymn content like this with you. So hit that subscribe button if you would like to be notified about when more of that comes out. And without further ado, we will pick our final hymn. So let's see. I need thee every hour. And then I'm gonna do 3 verses, so I've got to pick 3 emotions here. I'm not feeling that one actually. Not feeling that one. All right, reverent. Okay. Lovingly. Oh, sweetly. Interesting. Okay. All right, it's time for our final hymn arrangement. I've got 1 hour. Let's do it.
So here's the plan. To make the first verse reverent, I immediately thought of this cool piece by a composer named Arvo Part, where he has this repeating piano arpeggio and then this slow violin melody on top of it. It's one of the most reverent pieces I know. And you know what Picasso said? Good artists copy, but great artists steal. So you know exactly what I had to do. For the second verse, I wanted to do something that I hadn't attempted yet so far, creating a key change. And so for this key change, I wanted to just shift the whole song up a little bit to make it feel like a transformation. And what's cool is it was going well until I got to the final few chords, but then Perfectionist Sylvan came out and just couldn't decide on anything. I wanted so desperately to get a key change in this time because I wasn't able to do it on the other arrangements, but I was running out of time as usual.
That sun is getting lower. Better hurry.
After messing around with the third verse for a little bit, I decided to go back to the original key change and see if I could find anything. And then a breakthrough happened.
Okay, that sounds cool. Awesome, that key change is so sick! Holy moly!
So that left me about 15 minutes to go and write the whole third verse, then write an ending. And then I had to go back and add a transition between verse 1 and verse 2. And then that left me about 20 seconds to go through and actually try and practice it a little bit.
Shoot, that's the hour. Whew, I think I got it. I think I've got it. I haven't played it through all the way yet, but I think I have all the pieces I need to play it all the way through. Holy smokes. Whew, okay. So I hope you enjoy as I perform this for the first time all the way through, because I haven't done that yet. There it is. That key change still just like blows my mind. The G minor. I've never used a key change like that before. And then I love just bringing back the opening idea from the beginning. Oh, so fun. Like, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. It's certainly a challenge. I feel really good about a lot of that writing. You know, there's still little goofy chords here and there that I put in, especially in the 1 minute and the 10-minute versions. So a couple of like notes or chords I didn't like very much, but overall, I'm very happy with how this last arrangement turned out. So let me know in the comments what you thought about this last arrangement. How close did I get to having it be reverent, then sweetly, then lovingly? Catch you guys on the next one. Awesome.